In the small town of Pine Brook, where every rooftop was dusted with snow and every window glowed with warm yellow light, Christmas was more than just a holiday. It was the heartbeat of the whole community. But in the Parker household, this Christmas felt different. Work had been tough for Mr. Parker, and Mrs. Parker was busy caring for the grandparents, who were moving a little slower this year. Their three children, Anna, the responsible eldest, Max, the energetic middle child, and little Emma, who believed in every kind of magic, did their best to stay cheerful. But something was missing: the joy, the sparkle, the Christmas spirit. Every year they placed a large shining star on top of their tree, a tradition started decades ago by Grandpa Parker. But this year, when they opened the old wooden Christmas box, the star was gone. "It must have fallen out when we moved things from the attic," Mrs. Parker sighed. Grandpa Parker sat down slowly beside the box. "That star was the first decoration your grandmother and I ever bought together," he said softly. "We were just married. We didn't have much. But that star reminded us that Christmas always brings hope, no matter how dark the year had been." The family fell silent. Even little Emma understood. The star meant something special. Anna cleared her throat. "We can make a new one, or find the old one," Max said, already halfway to the stairs. Mrs. Parker shook her head gently, smiling. "Let's not rush. Christmas isn't only about what we put on the tree." But the kids exchanged determined looks. They were going to bring that star back. The next morning, Christmas Eve, the three children bundled up in scarves and coats and set off on a mission. Snow drifted softly from the sky, making Pine Brook look like it had stepped out of a storybook. Their first stop was the old attic storage building behind their house. Anna held the flashlight, Max crawled into every corner, and Emma checked each dusty box with great seriousness. No star. Next, they walked to Mrs. Willow's bakery, the heart of the town. The baker, busy decorating candy cane cookies, greeted them with a warm smile. "Looking for something special, my dears?" "A Christmas star," Emma said. "A very important one." Mrs. Willow wiped her hands on her apron thoughtfully. "Well, important things have a way of finding their way back at Christmas." But she had not seen it. They went to Mr. Howard, the retired carpenter. He hadn't seen it either. Then to the church hall, where volunteers were wrapping gifts for families in need. Still nothing. The day grew colder and the snow deeper. Finally, with cheeks pink and boots covered in frost, the children sat on a bench near the town square. Emma sniffled. "What if it's gone forever?" Anna put her arm around her sisters. "Then we'll make a new memory. Grandpa always says Christmas is about togetherness." Max kicked at the snow, revealing a thin bit of wire underneath. "Would have been easier with magic," he muttered. Emma's eyes widened. "Magic! The Christmas tree in the square. Maybe someone found it and hung it there." The children hurried across the snowy square. The enormous tree sparkled with hundreds of lights, ornaments in every color, popcorn garlands and red bows. But there was no Parker star. Anna smiled sadly. "We tried. Let's go home." The walk back felt longer, the sky darker. When they opened the front door, the warm smell of cinnamon wrapped around them. Inside, Grandpa and Grandma sat near the tree, humming a familiar Christmas tune. Their parents looked up anxiously. "Any luck?" The children shook their heads, but before anyone could say another word, Emma gasped, "Look!" At the very top of the tree, something glowed, the Christmas star, not shiny and bright as before, but warm, soft, golden, almost alive. Mrs. Parker's hand flew to her mouth. How? Grandpa stood slowly. That star was in the attic this morning when I went looking for extra lights, he said quietly. But when I reached for it, well, it wasn't there anymore. Everyone stared at the glowing star. Grandma chuckled softly. Sometimes, my loves, Christmas brings back what truly matters. Anna stepped closer. You mean it found its way home? Or perhaps, Grandpa whispered with a wink, you children helped it find the way. The family gathered close, all eyes on the shining star. The tree lights twinkled like tiny galaxies. The living room felt warmer, brighter, fuller. Emma tugged at her mother's sleeve. Does this mean Christmas magic is real? Mrs. Parker kissed the top of her head. Yes, she said. When a family loves one another, it absolutely is. And that night, as the snow fell softly outside, the Parker family sat together by the glow of the Christmas star, laughing, singing, remembering, and feeling something they hadn't felt in a long time, the true spirit of Christmas, the kind that brings everyone home. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps these stories reach more listeners and keeps new ones coming. Sweet dreams, and thank you for being here.